Gameplay is slowly changing post-patch in FC26. We've got two reasons, of course. The passing patch and the fact that we are able to apply more playstyle pluses to our players, thus making the gameplay a bit different. Let's see, boys, a top formation post-patch in the game. Totti is here! Build your ultimate team with chip coins from m8x.com with super fast delivery and use the code Ovvy for an amazing discount. Link is in the description. What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovvy and welcome to a new episode of the best custom tactics and formations in FC26. If you want to see just the code, you know the rule, just jump at the end of the video. If you want to try to understand what we do, why we do, and where we do it in terms of roles with the formation, stay here with me. I do believe it's important to stick with me a bit so you understand why we do certain changes and which players we use in certain positions. We're going to talk at first about the playstyles needed for the players in this formation, and afterwards we're going to jump into the tactics and the player roles. First of all, it is a 4-4-1-1. The 4-4-1-1 together with the 4-4-2 are my go-to formations post-patch in FC26. They were also before the patch, but we have a few changes that have been made. I feel like passing is, I can't say better or worse, I can say just different, you know, and this has affected a bit the way that I approach the game. Let's get back to the playstyles for each player. Now, the current meta says this: center back, you need the intercept plus. That is the #1 playstyle over there. If I were to pick a second playstyle plus, if you are doing FUT birthday, go anticipate or bruiser as the second one. Fullbacks, very important right here. Go for quick step plus to defend the through balls. And if you were to pick the second best one, would be, in my opinion, bruiser plus for the fullbacks. The 2 CMs, intercept plus is sensational. For the central attacking midfielder, finesse shot plus, and I would say as the second one, I would take quick step, to be honest. I would go finesse shot plus and quick step plus. And in terms of passing, you need Tiki, incisive for the cam to, and paint to be truly fantastic. For the left mid, right mid, quick step plus, rapid plus, one of the two, or a combination of quick step plus, rapid, or quick step with rapid plus. Probably quick step with rapid plus is better for the wings, you know, and finesse shot for the cut inside. For the striker position, I would say the shooting playstyles. I would go for low driven shot and finesse shot plus. Those would be my go-to. Now, that being said, let's jump into the tactics. Let's talk a bit about them. We've got the 4-4-1-1. We've got it with balanced, and the defensive approach, I've got it on 61. It's been very good for me. A very nice balance between pressing the opponent manually by double tapping the offside trap, and also being able to protect myself quite okay against the dangerous through balls on the counters. In terms of player roles, always sweeper keeper for the goalkeeper, because that's the only way you have a chance. If the opponent has broken through your defense, sweeper keeper puts you in a position from where you can trigger easily the run of the goalkeeper to close down the angle. For the 2 center backs, it is defender with defend. Nothing has changed. It is the safest way and the best way, in my opinion. Now, for the 2 fullbacks, I'm gonna go with something pretty classic. A fullback with balance on the left back, a fullback with balance on the right back. Now, I had a few options pre-patch that I was using. I was using a box-to-box with balance. This is extremely good if you have a very fast build-up. Very fast build-up, because both of your CMs will go forward when you start the build-up, and you can build up with them going forward if you find the right moment to pass them the ball. If you miss the moment, they're gonna make a run forward and you're gonna be lacking options at the build-up. And post-patch, I feel like that is a tad too risky. This is why I'm always having a deep-lying playmaker with focus on build-up. That deep-lying playmaker with focus on build-up will still be helping me in attack and even do aggressive run forward if I trigger the runs, but in the same time he will be the player that will give me the option to transition easier from the defensive line to the cam, right mid, left mid. And the other one I've got on box to box, a player that just goes forward, helps me close to the penalty box, and even does runs behind the opponent's defender line. The right mid and left mid, nothing has changed, and I don't really think anything will change in my opinion. Of course you can do endless variations here. They're not bad, they're okay, you know, but at the end of the day the inside forward is without a doubt the most efficient one, because makes your player do runs between the gap over there between the center back, right back, center back and left back. Now I used to play pre-patch this shadow striker. I find it to be a tad unconnecting. How can I? It doesn't offer me the option to connect easier passes between midfield and attack, you know. And I've been changing to a playmaker. I feel safer with the build-up like that. It gives me more options in terms of distributing the ball and, as I was saying, connecting a central midfielder, right midfielder to the striker, even though you're not gonna get the same sweet runs from the shadow striker inside the box. You can still trigger that. For the striker, the answer is quite simple. For a lone striker, almost always 90% of the formations should be used with an advanced forward. Now, you might have here players that are a tad stronger, more physical. You could try a target forward. It is interesting, or a poacher. Never try false 9 here, because you have the playmaker, you have the cam and the striker. They're gonna be too close to each other, and you're not gonna have options inside the opponent's penalty box. That is the 4-4-1 that I'm using at this moment, boys. You've got the code on the screen. Drop a comment below and let me know how's the patch treating you. What are your thoughts about the FUT birthday promo? And I'll be seeing you on stream. I'm starting it right now. We've got loads and loads of evolution that will happen from the FUT birthday promo. Have an absolutely superb day, everyone. Ciao, ciao.